So my district, and this is my district is the whole thing. All right, so everybody in the county, this is going to affect you. A lot of people already know me. For those who do not, my name is Josh Wheeler. I am a 25-year-old Christian conservative. I attend Benedictine College. I'll be graduating this year, 2016, so that's a huge accomplishment right there. Okay. So previously, I've served as the Deputy County Clerk for Atchison County. I also had the opportunity to work with Congresswoman Lynn Jenkins and to serve with the Wheeler Family Foundation. And in all those capacities, I got to experience firsthand how different offices deal with the problems that current county residents face. And I learned how they deal with them and how they set those goals and how they meet those goals. I've also talked to other county clerks around the state to learn their best practices and what they do and how they implement things to make their office run more efficiently. Excuse me. All right. So what I've done is I feel that I bring the ability to listen to a lot of different viewpoints and bring those together for the betterment of the community. And we can implement a lot of different things. One of the things I want to implement or try to do is to modernize the current county clerk's office. I would like to televise the commissioner meetings. I think those are one things that we really need to do. And with the current county clerk, and as the founder of the Wheeler Family Foundation, I had the opportunity to work hand in hand with a lot of other community leaders and a lot of other people for the betterment of the community. Once I get into office as the county clerk, I plan to continue that trend. I want to work with each office so everyone works together, because Sheila can attest, Michelle can attest, Eric can attest. Everything goes through the county clerk's office in some type of capacity, and everyone needs to be able to be cross-trained and be able to work together. You don't want to be able to go into the office and you need to have a question answered and the person can't answer the question. Say, oh, well, we've got to wait for such and such to get back. No, everyone in our office will know how to do every single thing of that job. That's very important. Also, we have Highland Community College, we have Benedictine College here, we have young, fresh minds that I think we can utilize. We can get interns, we can get these kids in, they can get experience, firsthand experience, real world experience, and we can also benefit from them as well. And that's at no cost to the county because interns are free. Okay, so that's giving you guys value right there. As far as modernizing the election equipment, that's something that I think we should definitely look into and do some studies to see what would be most efficient. I can't come up here and say that we would do this or do that, because that's something that we honestly just need to investigate and find out the best possible solution. We don't want to do anything without doing our due diligence first. I've said that I want to modernize the equipment. I want to televise the commissioners' meetings. Okay, said that I want to utilize the interns. I want to utilize the high school students as well. We can get some of those high school students to come, and they can use and work the polls hand in hand with the people who are already there, because we're passing on that knowledge to the next generation. Okay, that in turn gets them involved in the community. It gets them experience. It gets them community service hours, and it gets them more involved in the process, okay, more inclined to participate later on in the future. I think we have an opportunity right now to engage our youth, to engage my generation, the current generation, and I think that that's what Atchison County needs going forward. Pauline has actually done a really well job. She's been there for 40 years. I couldn't have met, she's been there longer than I've been alive, okay? That's a long time. But I think what we can do is continue to build on what has already been established, okay? We can elevate where we're at, because one of the things that is necessary to survival is the ability to adapt, okay? And Atchison County needs to have that ability to adapt, to be able to stay competitive and to be able to stay current, okay? Excuse me. And to be able to stay current, we have to have that ability to adapt. Lastly, is there anything, anybody? Lastly, we've got that. We've got the ability to adapt. I feel that we also need to increase voter engagement. We need to modernize everything, but we need to increase voter engagement. And being the county clerk is great, but there's more to it than just going to the courthouse and sitting in the courthouse. We need to be active, we need to go out, and we need to engage the community. So if we have to go to homecoming games, or if we have to go to a pageant, wherever we need to do to go where the people are, we need to do that. Also, by utilizing online services, I'm sorry Sheila, online services, so that the people that work, because a lot of people in Atchison, they work 9 to 5. And so if they need to come up and get a service done at the county, they have to come during their lunch break, or they may miss it, or they have to take paid time off of work. If we can have some services that we can implement that will be cost effective, maybe the 2% fee is okay if it saves you time. So if we can implement some things that will be cost effective, where people can go online and utilize these things without having to come all the way up to the courthouse. I wouldn't want to have to drive from Muskota all the way up to the courthouse to sign a paper, that'll take 5 minutes. So those are some things that we want to do. We want to modernize, we want to engage the community, and we want to make sure that we run as an efficient office as possible. That's all I have. And as a side note, I do have some voter registration cards and all of that thing. So if anyone is not registered, even if you are, I encourage you to go and make sure that everything is up to date and current. I just filed my petitions, so I know a lot of people's addresses and things are not current. So I encourage you to make sure that you go and everything is current, everything is up to date. So on August 2nd, you can vote for Josh Wheeler.